Hey guys, we're here back in 2018, and today we're here with an awesome update on great things to come this year, and one of my absolute favorite card tricks. Let's get into it. Hey guys, Ari here. I hope everybody so far is having an absolutely amazing 2018. I sure am. One thing I think you may notice that's a little bit different about the channel here is the space. If you've seen any of my videos before, they were actually filmed in my magic room a little bit down the hall in my house, but now we're in this awesome studio that I've been working on for the past few weeks and months. Most of the videos that you'll be seeing in 2018 will be here in this studio, which is awesome because we've got a new camera, new audio, and new lighting, which I think you guys will really enjoy. The second thing that's new about 2018 is the content that we've got lined up for this year. I've got a few ideas for some awesome videos that I want to put out this year, so be on the lookout for those. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. I don't really have another announcement for now, but I just want to thank you guys so much for the support that you guys have been giving me with subscribers and comments. Even though I haven't been publishing videos over the past few months, I really appreciate it. 2018 is going to be a great year, and I hope you guys are super excited. So let's get into the main focus of this video. For those of you that I know personally or have read a little bit about me, maybe on my website, link in the wherever the links go, you'll know that I'm only a 16-year-old magician, although I've been doing magic for 10 years, and I absolutely love magic. So I just want to give a little bit of a disclaimer for what's about to come next is just an opinion of mine. I'm going to be talking about one of the best tricks I think that I have purchased in my magic career, and that is Prism Deck by Joshua J and Vanishing Ink. Now, for those of you that don't know what Prism Deck is, we are going to be getting into a little bit of a performance now, so I don't want to spoil too much, but I think you guys are in for a little bit of a treat. One thing that's going to be shown at the end, for those of you that are familiar with the Prism Deck, is something a little bit special, which we'll get into in a second, and that is Prism Plus. Prism Plus is just a little thing that changes the Prism Deck routine just right at the very end, which we'll be getting into shortly right after the performance. Any experienced magician will tell you that one of the holy grails in card magic is cutting to the 4 aces from a shuffled deck of cards. Now I'm going to try that for you guys today with a Phoenix deck of cards, but in a little bit of a different and more challenging way. So let's get into it. We've got our deck of cards, and instead of just trying to find the aces from the deck, we are actually going to take the deck half face up and half face down and mix them into each other one at a time. Face up and face down, face up and face down. You know what? This may take a little long. We'll give the rest of the cards shuffle just like this, face up into face down, giving us a complete mess to find these 4 aces from. Now, I want to see just the first one. I'll do it the simplest way possible, and that is just cutting directly to it. So let's see. My first chance. No. See, didn't get an ace. We'll try on the second try though. Ooh. I think we may have gotten, yes, our first ace, the ace of clubs. Now we'll do it with a little bit more style like they do in France. Let's try this. We actually get our second ace, the ace, yes, the ace of hearts. Now the last one, I'm going to try it like they do in Las Vegas with a little bit of card cheating technique. What they do in Las Vegas is they actually reach into the center of the deck and pull one card out, the ace of diamonds, our third ace. Now, since I am a magician and this is a magic channel and performance video, I'm going to try this next one for you guys in a kind of magical way. So you guys can see, because we shuffled the cards face up and face down, that we've got a mess of face up cards and we've got a mess of face down cards all mixed into each other. But as a magician with a little bit of magic, we can actually get every single card to straighten out every single card except for one. Now, if you guys were here with me, you'd actually be able to reach into the deck and pull out our last ace of spades. Now, I know that's pretty impressive and it takes a lot of practice, but I was performing this for someone and he wasn't too impressed. He thought that I could have maybe be doing something tricky with the deck of cards that I was performing with. And so he asked me if I could actually do this trick with any deck of cards. And I told him that as a magician who's been practicing magic for 10 years and performing a little shorter than that, that I could actually perform this trick with any deck of cards in the entire world. Any deck of cards that anyone could ever dream with, any deck of cards and every deck of cards, including the 4 aces. And that is just a little performance of Prism deck. So now that you guys have seen a little bit of a performance of the last phase of Prism deck, I think you'll be able to tell how much I enjoy this routine. This is a routine that I perform in almost all of the strolling events that I perform at and always gets amazing reactions. There are 2 phases that I most of the time perform before the ace cutting one and the actual color change at the end, but I decided to leave them out for this performance just to keep it short. But those 2 phases at the beginning are just as strong and killer and go perfectly well with Prism deck. There's not really much to say actually about the Prism deck routine, and I'm not being paid to say this, but I would recommend purchasing it on Vanishing Ink. It's been out for a few years, and it's something that any magician who owns it absolutely loves. Personally, I absolutely love to end the Prism deck routine with Phantom deck, which is a perfect ending. This is something that Josh and many other magicians do, and again, I'm not being paid to say this, but I would recommend also picking up a Phantom deck if you get a Prism deck at Vanishing Ink. Now, the exciting thing that I really do want to talk about is that one little part that's changed at the end. In the original Prism deck routine, you would normally, for the final change, have to take your hand and cover it over the deck to perform the color change to show the cards have all changed. This new version that Josh and Nicholas Lawrence have worked on gives it a visual stunning no cover change, which I think is great. So it's called Prism Plus, and it's a 1-card gimmick that you can get separately from the Prism deck. Nicholas Lawrence has designed this gimmick, so you know that it'll be great. And the awesome thing is, I've been told by Vanishing Ink, when you do purchase this, when it hopefully comes out soon, it will already be pre-made. The also awesome thing about it being pre-made is that there are no elastic or magnets. It's a super simple but visually astonishing, as you guys saw a few minutes ago, gimmick that allows you to change the deck in full sight, and I think it's a great addition to the Prism deck routine. So that kind of wraps up our video for today. If you guys have any questions about what I've talked about in this video, or comments or suggestions or feedback, you guys know where to leave them. I really hope you guys are loving the new changes to this channel, the studio, the style of the videos. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share this video and the channel with your friends. I would really appreciate the support. I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening, and I'll be back soon.